And the Big Red One. My name is Brian. I'm the ACS Relocation Coordinator here at Fort Riley. Today's show will consist of everything you need to know about housing, living on Fort Riley and in our surrounding communities. Also, the Hotel on Post will be here to talk about what they have to offer you as well. Next week's show will consist of everything that a single soldier needs to know about coming to Fort Riley, things that you might want to purchase prior to arriving here. The First Sergeant Barracks program will be here to talk about living in the barracks. We'll also have the Volunteer Service Coordinator here to talk about volunteer hours, volunteer programs we have for soldiers and their family members. Also, how many hours is required to get the Volunteer Service Medal. Volunteering is a huge thing here at Fort Riley, so tune in next week to watch our show. So today, it's all about housing. So we're going to start off today with Corvius Military Living. We have Elizabeth and Flo here to tell us all about living on Fort Riley.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Wirtz, Senior Community Manager with Corvius.
And I'm Flo, Assistant Community Manager for Corvius.
Are you and your family coming to Fort Riley? Corvius wants to make sure that you and your family's transition to Fort Riley goes as smooth as possible. This is all you will need to do. Visit our website at riley.corviusmilitaryliving.com and then click the red Apply Now button in the top right-hand corner of the screen.
What happens when you click the red Apply Now button?
Flo, that's actually going to get you started with that application process.
Well, we'll then receive your application and we'll send you a confirmation email letting you know what supporting documents that we need.
So that's why it's good to have a current email address.
Or two.
And good contact numbers, so we can get in touch with you.
What if you don't have all your documents at the time of the application?
No need to worry. We can collect any remaining documents at the time of your leasing appointment.
So what's so great about living on post?
I'm glad you asked, Flo. Corvius offers 24-hour maintenance, no gate traffic, which means you can spend more time with your family, and we are also pet friendly. We allow up to 3 pets here at Fort Riley.
Don't forget about our wonderful community centers.
Oh, that's right, Flo.
Our community centers offer pools with 0 entry, fitness centers open from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. that also has playrooms. You can also use our computer labs when you're a resident, and we have rooms that you can reserve for gatherings and birthday parties.
Wow, Flo, Corvius really sounds like a place I can call home. How do I apply again?
Well, simply just go to riley.corviusmilitaryliving.com. Better yet, pick up a phone and give us a call. Our number is 785-717-2258, and we'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions that you have.
Thank you, and Corvius looks forward to meeting you and your family.
All right, well, thank you, Corvius. Okay, that's living on post. But now, for those desiring to live off post, we're going to bring in the Fort Riley Housing Division, Mr. Tim Morgan, to talk about living off Fort Riley. Tim.
Thank you, Brian. Good afternoon. My name is Tim Morgan. I'm with the Fort Riley Housing Services Office. As you just saw, our partners at Corvius offer some exceptional housing here on Fort Riley. However, if you are interested in living off post, you can start with our website, homes.mil. On the website, we have over 450 properties with over 90% of them currently inspected by our agents. The inspections essentially include health and safety standards, HVAC, electrical, things like that. Make sure you have suitable heat, electricity. And in addition to that, we also check the lease for, any issues, any potential hiccups that might, cause a problem for a service member if they're deploying or moving on, based off orders or something like that. Now, if there is an issue, we do offer mediation services. So let's say there's an issue with breaking your lease and you're on orders. Our agents and our team are fully aware of the Service Member Civil Relief Act and the Kansas Landlord Tenant Act. We can help you resolve those issues. Also, if there's issues with the maintenance of your house, the heat breaks, or this time of year the air conditioner breaks, we can help you out with that. We have great relationships with a lot of the property managers and landlords operating in the area, and we can oftentimes use effective communication to resolve these problems with minimal hassle. Another thing we do is we have great information on the community. So if you're interested in the schools, churches, parks, or even different events happening in different communities in the area. We can help you, find out that information. We're a great resource. Our agents operate in the communities on a daily basis, meeting with local leaders, chambers of commerce, and business leaders. So we do have great resources for you to use if you are coming to the area and want to look off post for a place to live. Also, if you're interested in buying a home, we offer counseling services on buying a home in the area. Now, a lot of you all get to a new installation, you buy a home, and it's great, I have a house, I'm a homeowner, and what you don't think about is what happens next. Well, what's going to happen is in 2.5 or 3 years, you're going to come down on assignment, and now you're either going to be a seller or you're going to be a property manager. So a lot of times we don't take into account the different strategies. One big strategy that people need to understand is ownership strategies. We have a great team here that's trained on this, and even better, we're doing a real estate workshop on 1 June at the Riley Conference Center to kind of talk about these strategies and the basics of home buying. Last but not least, if you come here from overseas or you're new to the Army and you don't have a vehicle yet, we can provide you rides to housing-related appointments. So if you're interested in going to see our partners at Corvius, you don't have your vehicle yet, you need a ride from replacement, we could drive you over there. Or if you're interested in looking at a place off post, we could give you a ride there as well. We're more than happy to help, and in any way we can. Our office has moved. We're in the process of moving right now. We'll be over at building 215 this week, or starting next week. And if you're interested in our services in any way, please contact us at 239-3525, or stop by anytime during business hours. We're there, and we're always glad and happy to help. Thanks, Brian.
All right. Thank you, Tim. All right. So that talked about living on post and living off post. So now we're going to talk about the hotel on post, the Candlewood Suites. We're going to bring in Beth, who is the manager there, to tell you everything you need to know about it. Beth?
Good morning. My name is Beth Lohman. I am the general manager at IHG Army Hotels Candlewood Suites on Fort Riley. Whether you're here for TDY, PCSing, official, unofficial travel, or even leisure travel, the Candlewood Suites can be your home away from home. We offer competitive rates that are at or below the government per diem based off of extended stay. All of our rooms are designed with the extended stay traveler in mind, so they have full-size kitchens that are equipped with refrigerators, dishwashers, stovetops, cookware, as well as we have complimentary Wi-Fi in our rooms. We offer a daily complimentary hot breakfast in the mornings. We've got Wednesday night social that allows you to meet some of the key partners that when you're relocating here on Fort Riley. We also have laundry services that are free to you while you are a guest, as well as a complimentary shuttle that will take you around Fort Riley to housing or Corvius, wherever you need to go during your stay. So it's easy to find us. We're located at building 6956 on Jackson Avenue, and to call to book your reservations, it is 785-560-3080, and we look forward to having you as our guest.
Okay, thank you, Beth. Now, you've heard everything you need to know about living here on Fort Riley, but I'm quite sure you have several more questions. So at this time, we're going to check to see if there have been any questions come through today. Let's hope, cross our fingers. Do we have any?
So our first question is for the hotel. What kind of pets can I bring to the hotel?
Great question. So we are pet friendly. There is a pet fee that does apply based off the length of stay. The initial pet fee is $75 for 1 to 7 nights, and then after that it increases. We allow up to 2 animals per room, no more than 80 pounds per animal.
Awesome.
Okay, is that it?
No, we have one more question for Corvius, the military housing. I am dual military. Do you pull BAHs from both of us when we live on post?
That's a fantastic question. We actually get that question quite often. So we don't pull both of the dual militaries BAH. We will pull the higher ranking service members BAH at the with dependent rate. So we do not pull both. It's the higher rankings at the with dependent rate. Great question.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. So if there's any other questions that you may have or any other questions that come through on live, we'll go ahead and post the answers to those as well later on our Facebook site. I would like to take the opportunity now to thank Corvius the Fort Riley Military Housing Division, and the Candlewood Suites Hotel here on Fort Riley for being here today on our Welcome to Riley Live show. From Fort Riley, which is a great place to live, train, deploy from, and come home to, the 1st Infantry Division,